This is Nicole of Nashville Salsa Dancing, also Dancer's Paradise. And if you are looking at this page, it is because you are interested in coming to Nashville for Dancer's Paradise and you want to know where you can stay. So if you're already looking to figure out where you can stay, I hope you already have your ticket. So I'm going to go on and plug that in there. Get your ticket now and let's dance. Okay, so the majority of the events for Dancer's Paradise will be happening here. I don't know if you can see my mouth. Look there, I got it real big. 630 Rundle Avenue, Nashville, Tennessee. That is where Dance Nashville is. And this is our downtown area over here. And this is the airport over here. So you'll see that the studio is pretty close to downtown, also pretty close to the airport. Like this is 10 minutes from the studio and this is 9 minutes. So it looks a little deceiving, but it's super quick to get from the airport or downtown to the studio from the airport or downtown. So I wanted to show you a couple of options of places that you can stay, give you some recommendations. I have not stayed at a lot of these places. Obviously, I live here, so there's not really a reason for me to have a hotel a lot of the times. But some things like places that I've heard of, or just to give you a reference for the area, the space that you're in, and places not to stay. Number one, do not stay at the Drake Motel. It is right down the street. It is right down the street from the studio. And unless you want to hang out with sex workers and drug addicts, which, I'm not knocking it if you do. If you don't want to stay there with people that are doing those activities, this is not where you want to stay. Even though it's $74 a night, it is a 1-star hotel. And I'm not going to judge you if you stay there. I'm just saying I would not. All right, so then we have this Best Western Plus, which is actually right down the street from the studio. I've never stayed here. My family has hosted events at their they have an event space or whatever. Africans love to use it. But I've never stayed in the actual hotel. And the area in particular, I think it's fine. Just, have your wits about you. Yeah, I don't really know. It's so close. The studio is in an industrial area. So nothing is really residential about it. So there's just I don't know who be staying there. But this Best Western is available. And the dates that I have plugged into my calendar are for Thursday, July 23rd through Monday, July 27th. So this right now is the current pricing for if you come in town for Dancer's Paradise for the end of July. So Best Western is very close. There's a Super 8. Why is it in two places? That don't make no damn sense. Oh, wait. Okay, yes. Best Western plus Sunrise Inn. And then there's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, which I think is very close. Well, I mean, on the map, it's very close. I don't know, have I seen this place before? Not sure. But it's a Holiday Inn. And if you like Holiday Inns, then that's an option. If you are a Soho House member, we have a Soho in Nashville. I'm sure that I hope that your rate is cheaper than $493 since you have to pay a yearly subscription to live there, to work, play, and whatever there. But that is there if you need it. Urban Nashville. This is a boutique. Oh, the Iris Hotel. Okay. So this is a boutique hotel. Let's look at it together. And the outside, see, they don't show you a picture of the outside. On the outside, it looks a little special, but it looks super cute on the inside. So, that's an option. And it's very close to the studio, 8 minutes. And there's a lot of food right around this area. There's a pho place, so Vietnamese. There's a sandwich place. There's a burrito place. There's a lot of food in this particular area. Okay, heading towards downtown. Our main recommendation is the Sonesta Hotel. It takes 11 minutes. The Sonesta, I can say I have been there. It used to be the main Marriott Hotel. My best friend in high school worked there. Her mom worked there. Her mom still works there after they changed it from Marriott to Sonesta. I've been in there plenty of times. Somebody hosts the Nashville Kizomba Festival there. It's a wonderful hotel. Lots of space, lots of parking. There's a coffee place inside. The restaurant is really good. Um, Wonderful service. A lot of the people that I know that used to work there when it was Marriott still actually work there. So that is my number one recommendation, just because I've been there and I know that it's going to be a quality stay. So this one is Sonesta Nashville Airport. It's 11 minutes from the hotel, very, very close. There are also, because my best friend grew up working in the Marriott, I'm like a little Marriott slut. So I love I love Courtyard, Fairfield Inn, like that's my preferred hotel chain. Nashville, there's another Nashville Airport Marriott, I guess, that they opened. This is a 3-star hotel. I have not been to this one, so I'm not really sure what's going on in there. Um, there's a couple of other hotels that extended stay America Suites. This one is 10 minutes, $95. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can really see what we got going on here. So there's a Hyatt house if you prefer Hyatts. There is Hyatt House Airport. Why are you showing me the same thing twice? Are y'all? Oh, Embassy Suites by the airport, very close. This is Delta Hotels Nashville. I do believe it's now owned by Marriott. It used to be called Preston up until like 2 weeks ago. Preston Hotel up until like 2 weeks ago. My friend also did a little stint there, and she said she did not like it there, but this is an option. But when you can get, I know, hotels that are nicer for cheaper, then I would suggest staying there. There's a Best Western, Glow, don't know what that means, Glow Best Western. So you have some, I like this Courtyard, I've been there. You have some good options. And then if you go further this way, there's like some food places and stuff like that. I feel like the food in that area is mediocre at best, but there's options. All right, so going back to the studio is here. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can get that reference again. The studio is here. Airport is here. Where is the actual airport? See, like the airport itself is here. So you get out of the airport. How far is the airport from? The airport itself, can I not get a little thing for that for the airport? Well, this is the hotel. This is the hotel, the B&A Hilton. So if you wanted to stay at the airport, you could. And the airport is 11 minutes from the studio. So everything is super close. And that's with rideshare or whatever it is that you're going to use. The Hart Hall, Lord have mercy. I also just saw that we have a lot of boutique hotels as well. I do think that I'm going to be putting people, probably the team will actually stay here. So this will be our hotel because it's super, super close to the studio. It is 5 minutes. So it's like literally down the road from the studio. So I'll probably put our team here, all the volunteers and stuff like that. So we have somewhere super close because all the socials go really late. But it looks super cute. So I'll let you know. It seems like they have one that's like in a lot of these boutique hotels, I think used to be apartments. This one says a 5-bedroom apartment. It's not available for our dates. I already looked. But I think the other ones all happen to be available for those dates. So premium studio, premium 2-bedroom, and 2-bedroom apartment. And then again, we did Soho House. So if we get more into downtown, places that are closer, right, like driving into downtown, Lafayette gets you right into downtown, but it's also easy to take the interstate. And you'll see that the ones that are downtown all are about 200 to start, and the ones that are by the airport are like start in the 100. So just something to keep in mind. But if you are downtown, it's easy to get around downtown. There's tons of food downtown, things to see. If you want to go do something during the day while you're here in Nashville, this downtown is a great option because you'll be close to everything. It'll be easy to walk to a lot of places. And I'll probably do another video later, like breaking down the Nashville neighborhoods and what there is to do in the different neighborhoods, so people just have an idea of what they can do while they're here. So Hyatt House is going to be one of your first hotels that you can access from the studio that's closer to downtown. Hyatt House, $213 a night. We have Central. So why is Central spelled like that? Okay, whatever. Everybody thinks they're doing something these days. All right, Central Sobro, and they have apartments. Let's see. There's a Fairfield. Oh, and the Gulch. Okay, the Gulch is actually probably a really nice area, a better area to stay in than if you don't want to go all the way downtown. So Fairfield Inn, is 8 minutes. If you want to be on Music Row near Demumbrian, there's a bunch of hotels over there. There's a Best Western. Are they charging $222 for that Best Western? Get the hell out of here. Okay, and then there's a W hotel, which is really nice. Like has a pool, all the things. It'll be the middle of summer. If you would like a place with a pool, there's a Comfort Inn. See, that's how much the Best Western should be. 153. Comfort Inn downtown. There is a Westin. There is a JW Marriott. Oh, that's the little circle. So then let's see, what is this? Fairfield, we already looked at that. Division. Canopy by Hilton. See, these are all expensive. But you do what you finna do, boo. Homewood Suites. Like, there's a bunch of hotels. So you just gotta figure out, you gotta know what your price range is, if you're sharing rooms with people or not. Printing House Hotel. Oh, Collection by Hilton. Fancy. Okay. What is this? That looks like. Oh, wait. Actually, did I drop somebody off there one day after class? No, that's not East Nashville. That looks like a bunch of apartments. Anyway, so as you see, wherever you get a hotel, if you get yourself a little map, open it up, put in the studio, and then search for things that are probably like less than 15 minutes away, you're going to be in a good spot. So again, this is the studio, this is downtown, and this is the airport. I actually am going to put in the other, we only have one other event outside of the stuff that's happening in the studio. Actually, we're trying to make one other location happen, but we'll let you guys know, and that is also downtown. But Urban Cowboy Bar is where we will be on Sunday. And as you see, that is like right in the middle of downtown. Let's look for nearby hotels. Okay. Where did... Oh, fuck. Okay. So, this is Urban Cowboy Bar, and it's surrounded by hotels. So, however, if you stay in downtown, maybe not this, like this is kind of on the, like the edge, I would say, quote unquote. You can't see my quote fingers. What the fuck is this? $949? Get the hell out of here. Okay, so, but Urban Cowboy Bar is here. Getting through here on a Saturday night, like traffic is kind of shitty downtown, because that's where Broadway is. So if we are here, if that's Urban Cowboy Bar, First Avenue, so Urban Cowboy is on 5th, and then you have 2nd Avenue, which is where our like downtown, quote unquote, kind of like is. But it's 2nd Ave and Broadway. Where's Broadway at? That's Church Street. That's Union. That's Commerce. So yeah, so this area here is probably like the heaviest of traffic for our downtown. You can walk along the river. Staying downtown is really nice. It's just like, just know that you'll probably be in a little bit of traffic leaving your hotel on Saturday night. So anyway, we got the Noel over here. Oh, it's cheaper than I thought. $167. Courtyard by Marriott in the middle of downtown. Printer's Alley is really cool. There's like jazz bars and stuff back there. Bobby Hotel, I hear about a lot. A lot of people come and stay there. Union Street Lofts, didn't even know that was a thing. That is probably super cute. Doubletree, this is right outside of TPAC, which is our Performing Arts Center. I see that one all the time. So that one's here. I think the person who did the Kizomba event actually had their artists stay at this hotel. But all of that to say, Urban Cowboy Bar is here. And if you stay at any of these spaces, then you're within walking distance from that. No, this is not by the Tennessee. Where did I think I was at? All of these are within walking distance of Sunday night. So anyway, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to reach out. info@NashvilleSalsaDancing.com. And we will see you in July.